Hi Libra, welcome. This is going to be your you versus them tarot reading, and we're going to go ahead and get straight into it. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with, Libra, and because it's a general reading, the roles may be reversed, so flip it if you need to, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So, Libra, the overall crowning energy here is the Venus and Scorpio energy. Some of you could have Scorpio in your chart, or Leo, or be dealing with either of those signs, or simply it's just the influencing vibes over the connection right now. So this is talking about this very transformative, intense, and passionate type of energy here for you, Libra. And with it paired with Venus, is talking about bringing more warmth into relationships, looking for a little bit more pleasure. It's a very sensual vibe, all right, both of these cards. Now, on the flip side to that, it can be mysterious, it could be compulsive, destructive, and manipulative. So it all depends, right, on how you're channeling this energy, Libra, or how the person you're connecting with is channeling the energy, as it could go either way. Just to be completely transparent with you, I actually started this reading for you, and I rarely ever trash a reading, but I got about 7 minutes into it and I just couldn't move forward with the reading for whatever reason. But I certainly don't believe in coincidences, and one of the main reasons I couldn't move forward is because I felt so frustrated that, like, literally it pulled me out of character. So Libra, you might be connecting with that type of energy of like getting so frustrated where it actually pulls you out of character or out of alignment, you know, has you saying things or doing things that you wouldn't typically do or say. So be careful of that, Libra. It's a little bit of that shadow self wanting to come out, or maybe even feeling triggered during this time frame. Or you could be connecting with someone who is feeling that way or is easily triggered right now. So yeah, I had to bring that up. So let me see what your crowning energy is. The 8 of Wands, which is all about open communication, dialogue, your internal dialogue, but it also talks about movement forward and going on the journey. So you could relate to that. And then this person has the 9 of Pentacles. So this is talking about kind of working on themselves, but also being kind of stuck in this comfort zone rut, which I can't remember which zodiac sign I got that for. It might have been Taurus, but don't quote me on that. It's like this, there's a sense of like this person needing to work on themselves, but being kind of comfortable or set in their ways. And I actually got that on the Libra reading that I decided not to upload, which was the person you were dealing with was, it's like they weren't holding themselves accountable to whatever they've committed or dedicated themselves to. Like saying one thing, but then doing another, setting a goal and then not, you know, progressing towards it, or maybe making some progress, but then ultimately they don't follow through. Like there's a lack of follow through on the person you're connecting with for whatever reason, okay? Or at least there has been in the past. So let's see, Libra. Speaking of the past, let's see what energy led up to the now moment in the recent past. Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. It's so funny how similar the cards are to the spread that I just did and decided not to upload. Oh my gosh, the same exact card came out too. I should have taken a screenshot of it so you guys could have seen how similar it is. And I reshuffled and everything. So there is this kind of closed off energy coming from your end, Libra. And it could be because, you know, there's just other things taking precedence in your life right now, or other things that are demanding your attention. I got like a very busy energy around you, Libra, or a feeling of like this busyness. There could be communication coming through in the love arena, but I just feel like you're not up to it right now, or you're not feeling up to par. Or at least that's how it's felt leading up to now. It could have been like the emotional aspect of your life, or a relationship, may or may not be this person, was just really draining you, feeling like you're giving too much of yourself away even. It could have been that because of that, you were kind of closing yourself off to being open to any sort of like romance or advances in love, because maybe you just weren't feeling good, you know, or not feeling like your best self, or letting yourself, you know, get into this space where you're feeling even physically drained for some of you. So let's see this person's recent past. And I can't help but to note, but the song "I'm Your Baby Tonight" by Whitney Houston was so loud in my head yet again today. And that was the song that I titled Scorpio's reading. And so I just want to note that the first card out for your reading was Scorpio. So if you relate to that song, or you have Scorpio in your chart or dealing with one, definitely check out the Scorpio reading too. All right, so the High Priestess, Justice, whoa, the World, and the Knight of Swords. So in the recent past, Libra, this person was trying to follow their intuition when it came to the connection, and especially when it came to you. And I'm getting on how to approach you, okay? How to communicate with you. How is the Libra going to best receive me? I feel like this person may have put a lot of thought into the connection, or a lot of thinking about you, Libra, at least in the past. That's how it was. And I feel like this person has come full circle with something that they were dealing with as well. And it could have been how to communicate better. They're giving me the term communication style, so that's being highlighted. There could have been a difference in your communication styles in the past. But I feel like this person either needing to work on that or is working on that in the present energy. And all of a sudden I can taste hairspray in my mouth. What's that about? Sorry. So random, right? Like I don't even have hairspray in my hair. There's like all of a sudden. I have no idea. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, I definitely feel like this person also felt a very strong magnetic pull towards the connection, and maybe even a spiritual or intuitive bond. So let's see what how you perceive each other, and in the current energy, what's going on in the headspace for Libra. Temperance, the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, next one, flip. The Three of Wands and the Page of Swords. So Libra, yeah, there's a sense of like asking yourself, what are you dedicated to? And that might be a question that is really, you know, pressing you at this time, especially when it comes to this person or relationships in general. Some of you needing to dedicate a little bit more time to your environment, taking care of your environment, or taking care of yourself. There might have been a lot of fluctuations going on in the emotional arena, though, that may have prevented you from doing that, or maybe even putting your own like emotional needs on the back burner for whatever reason, which I do find, Libra, you are a zodiac sign that does have a tendency to want to people please or put others before yourself, and sometimes you don't prioritize your own well-being. And so this might be a time where you're needing to put yourself at the forefront and make it more about you and how you're feeling, more so than anything. What's interesting about this card is it also came out in the last reading I did that I decided not to upload, which is that closed off energy. Some of you are like a little bit resistant of change right now, and Spirit is asking you to be a little bit more open-minded as to what's on the horizon for you, because there's always new things to learn and new things to experience. And some of you are holding on to things that just really aren't serving you, and quite honestly, emotionally freaking draining you, Libra. Like really stealing away from your essence, really stealing away from your energy. So needing to come more in balance and in tune with that, and prioritize yourself a little bit more. When it comes to this person, you may, I was going to say be unfocused, but they gave me the word filtered. Filtered. You may filter yourself a lot around this person, or you have a filtered image of them, or they, you. But I definitely got the word filter. Let me see what this person's perception is. Oh, 9 of Cups. Deck backwards. 9 of Cups. So what is going on in their headspace? What in the world? Why do my cards keep coming out like that? The Star, the 6 of Wands, and the Empress. Wow. So there's something here that this person really wants to see come true, a dream come true. Some of them feel like you might be a dream come true, Libra, but take it as it resonates. It's like a sense of like this person, this person, if I can speak. Wow, you have really captivated this person's attention here, Libra. They may feel like, or have at least felt like at some point, that you're a dream come true, that you've got all their attention. They might be magnetically drawn to you. They may see you as the Empress, which is this very caring and giving energy. If you're a masculine Libra, it could be that this person wants to care and nurture you. Okay, so take it as it resonates. But I feel definitely a lot of wish fulfillment around the connection. Like this person seeing you, Libra, through a very positive lens, through a very positive light, and wanting that, really, I heard wanting your essence around them, okay? They could be very drawn to your energy, very drawn to your essence. You definitely, and they gave me the word captivated this person's attention. They may see you as very attractive, very beautiful, to take you out, have a good time. They may feel like they have a good time when they're with you. Like the full package. Some of you, this person really thinks and believes that you are the full package. They may feel intuitively drawn to you. They may have weighed out the pros and the cons and the what and thought about, you know, how they wanted to communicate with you, or they think deeply about the connection and the things that you have said or the things that have went on within the connection. Like, I get that you're all up in this person's energy, Libra, which is so interesting to me because you're kind of coming off feeling a bit emotionally drained and elusive to this person, or there's like an elusive energy here. It could be that I heard elude you. Something eludes you. Maybe you're not even aware that this person thinks or feels this way. Let's see. Let's go into the... Sorry, I have a song coming through. Oh, it's Lost on You by LP. Is that Lost on You? All right, so let's see what's going on in the heart space. 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, 2 of Swords. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but I have restless leg syndrome, which doesn't always bother me, but right now, like, my legs are, like, going crazy beneath there. Like, I may seem still and professional up here, but down there's a full-on marathon going on with my legs. Again, it's like this distracted, irritable, antsy energy that I'm feeling. I can't help it. I did this in Gemini's reading too. But just FYI, in case you see me shaking, that's why. Okay, so anyways, and I have a Libra moon, so you guys might definitely be feeling this. 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, 2 of Swords, the Moon. So in your heart of hearts, Libra, there's this desire for commitment, for things to be secure, for things to be stable, to have that, beautiful home environment, something you can count on, a person that you can count on. And yet there's something that eludes you. There's this message here again about like getting into your head, going back and forth, feeling a bit insecure, letting your emotions get the best of you. Here comes that song again. Is that lost on you? Is that lost on you? Okay, check that song out. I believe it's about like somebody not appreciating how much the other person has done for them. Is that lost on you? So maybe there's that going on as well in the energy right now. Someone feeling like what they've done was not appreciated. Anyways, I just get a sense of overwhelmment, and it could be too like that in general, things are pretty stable right now. All right. And yet there's something here tugging at the emotional space that feels overwhelming to you. All right, that wants to like kind of pull you out of character. So Libra, it could be that you're feeling a lot of intense emotion during this time frame, and that has the ability to kind of pull you out of character, which might make you say or do things that you regret. So be careful about that. But it's a very intense and deep type of energy coming through. It could be shadow work also that you're going through, facing some of your fears or owning up to your emotions might be something that you're dealing with right now or needing to deal with. So let's go into this person's energy. I'm hearing use your imagination. All right, I don't know why this song is coming through so strong, but she says, smoke 'em if you got 'em, 'cause it's going down. All I ever wanted was you. Let's raise a glass or two to all the things I've lost on you. All right, so this person's energy in their heart space is the Three of Swords. Let's raise a glass or two to all the things I lost on you. Oh no way. Libra. Okay, let's go back to the reading that I discarded, which I almost never do. Because this has got to be very slim odds that I would get the same cards out, which so far I've gotten 1, 2, 3 of the same cards that I got in the last reading. In addition to that, I got the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse for this person, and I don't have any reversals in this deck, right? And the Eight of Pentacles just came out in the reverse again for this person, right? But it's in their heart space. So that's that message about like this person knowing that they need to work on themselves or work on something, but avoiding it and or putting it off to the side, or they're just not doing the work. You know what I mean? Like, it's very interesting to me because I feel like they have good intention here, and in their head, they kind of idolize the connection, or they idolize you, Libra. But then yet there's still a lack of dedication, or there's things that they still need to work on within themselves that they are avoiding. And it's one of the major reasons that this person experiences heartache. And it's because they don't self-reflect, or there's just some more internal work that they're needing to do on themselves that they haven't yet accomplished. Okay. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Yes. This person might have been saying to you, Libra, and maybe coming from a meaningful place, right? I've worked on myself. Or they could be telling other people that, or they want to exude that. Like, I've worked on myself. I'm good. I'm doing fine. But the truth is, and the truth is coming out here, that they haven't, you know. I mean, maybe they even think that they have, but they really haven't, you know. Or like if they say like, I've worked on that, I'm over that, I've gotten over that heartache, I've gotten over you, maybe. Nope. I hate to out your cross watcher. I know I have some cross watchers not so happy about that message, but I'm just saying, not really. Not really. It's still showing up in their heart space as something they need to work on, that they have avoided working on, but may have tried to appear as if they have, but they haven't. And then the Ten of Pentacles. Why is that? So let's see. Why the Ten of Pentacles? Maybe they've built, a false sense of security. Maybe they've given you a false sense of security. But I actually feel like this is something they do to themselves. They kind of built their walls up, which gives them this false sense of security. But really what's eating at them is this sense of insecurity, which can only be solved by doing the internal work. But as opposed to doing the internal work, this person wants to satisfy that need or that gap inside of themselves with external things, such as money, such as things, such as drinking, such as eating, such as other people, trying to mask it through even sexual desires, things of that nature, right? It doesn't have to be all of those, but those are some examples. I just feel like this person is substituting doing the internal work by utilizing external means, which is temporary relief. It only ever provides temporary relief until you need something else, until you need another fix. Because if you don't fix yourself, you'll spend your whole life looking for that fix outside of yourself, but you'll never satisfy that fix because it's never anything outside of you that can fix you except you. It's an internal job. But you know what? Let's not be so hard on your cross-watcher, because the thing is, we all do this to some extent, right? Yes, we do. So let's go into the most likely future outcome then. Oh, that's so funny why that song came through. Smoke 'em if you got 'em, 'cause it's going down. Maybe they have some serious addictive behaviors. Doesn't have to be smoking, but could be. So most likely future outcome, which is always changeable because you have free will, but I'm going to give you a snapshot based on the current energy. 5 of Swords. Get the itchies all of a sudden. The Queen of Swords. The 6 of Cups. There's a disconnect here. What is the disconnect about? I don't mean to keep pausing, but I'm getting a lot of different messages. All right, so Libra, I feel like there is the sense of dissatisfaction coming through. Some of you are really like, I don't want to say you're stuck in the past, but you might be thinking about the past a lot, past memories, having a hard time reconciling in your head how you've arrived, where you've arrived, or when did life stop being fun, or when did this stop being fun? Like, that's a really important question to ask yourself. So I'm getting like messages about like, remember when you had fun? Remember when life was fun? Remember when things seemed easy? Remember when you were a child? Remember this, remember that, remember this. I don't know if this is what's going on inside of you, Libra. I don't believe this is guidance. This is like an internal dialogue coming through. Or maybe that's how this person is thinking right now. But it's like, forget about all of that, because you can be playful now, you can be happy now, you can have fun right now, but not while you're focused on the past, because you don't have any control over the past and you can't change it and you can't go back, but it sure can pull you into misery if you stay stuck there too long. And some of you get so stuck on the memory of something that you're not in the reality of the present moment, and you're certainly not carving out a better future for yourself, because all of your thought and focus is going to the past, which if you continue to give that focus, you will recreate the past into the now moment, because you get what you think about whether you want it or not. So Libra, they're really wanting you to pivot your thoughts and to go more towards the future energy, to look more towards your future, because there's more fun to be had, there's more memories to create, there's more things to do. And also, I feel like getting stuck on something is what is overwhelming the Libra energy. Let's see this person's future energy. Seven of Cups, Five of Wands in the reverse. This person has got a lot of reversals. The Ten of Wands. What is the deal? Queen of Wands. So this person is having some sort of karmic lesson come through during this time frame. And I feel like it's really owning up. It's about owning up, but owning up to how they really feel. All right, owning up to who they really are. Not being afraid to say, hey, I still need to work on that, you know, or I'm doing my very best. This person's ego and their pride gets in the way a lot. Or at least that's a high likelihood during this time frame. There's something that they've kept hidden here, and maybe have even hidden from themselves, to be honest with you. I feel like there's a lot of confusion in this person's energy, and there is a strong likelihood that they could pull in some conflict during this time frame if they're not careful, because it seems like they're carrying a lot of this heaviness around with them, and it could be making them very moody, very temperamental, impulsive, whatever. And there's also a karmic lesson in here in this for this person about being able to control and mitigate their own emotions, because they have all of these beautiful ideas, Libra, and I don't feel they have bad intention. Let me go back to that, right? I just feel like they haven't really learned how to master their emotions yet, or how to control the emotional space. They want to seem like that, Libra, but they still have work to do when it comes to that arena of their life. But again, I'm hearing, don't we all? Yeah, we all do to some extent. You've got your own stuff going on over here. I can see that. But there is some sort of karmic lesson coming through around that. And then the Seven of Wands. So I feel like this person is actually trying to prevent, they're trying to prevent the very thing they're calling forward. See, they don't understand law of attraction either, or at least they're not utilizing it, meaning like they're giving focus to unwanted things because they think that they're preventing it by giving it consideration. But actually, anything you give thought to, you call to you, whether you want it or not. So in their focusing on the prevention of something, they're actually fueling the fire, and they don't even realize it. What did I say? Fueling the fire. The Sun card. And it's not that there's any danger necessarily here. Okay, so let me not scare anybody or scare any of the cross watchers by saying that. But what they are doing is they're preventing their own happiness, like true happiness, sustainable happiness. See, because they receive happiness, but they're for small blips, and it's not been sustainable for this person, and that's why. And they're giving me that song, Time to Get to the Heart of the Matter. Whew. Let's see what the guidance is. This says, reach out. This is for your cross watcher. It says, we know you're reaching out right now for help. Support is as much about the physical act of accepting help as it is about the emotional benefit and learning that it's okay to ask for and accept help when needed. This person could be someone who doesn't like to ask for help, you know, or admit when they're wrong. But that's kind of what they're being guided towards, is to reach out and accept that. And then yours, wow, I knew that. It says memories. I felt like this nostalgic vibe right here. Your memories are like diamonds. More and more memories seem to be arising within you. If you're going to look back on the past, remember the happy moments with your loved ones who are now in the spirit world. Neither time nor distance can stop the energy of love that you have for one another. So this is encouraging you, Libra, that if you're going to think about the past, think about the best aspects, the beautiful things, and allow yourself to feel good about those memories, because as you feel good when you recall them, you bring to focus what you would like to experience in your next chapter. And so the thing is you get what you focus on, right? So it's not that it's wrong to focus on the past, but most people, when they focus on the past, they don't necessarily focus on the most positive aspects. Or if they do, they start to get nostalgic and feel like they're missing that in their current experience. But if you've experienced it back then, elation, happiness, and love, then that means you can and will experience it here in the now. And so, yeah, fine, reflect on the past, but be grateful for the present. And as you do that, you'll carve out a new chapter that feels very, very good to you as you go into your future. So Libra, wow, very deep reading, to be honest with you. Zodiac signs you might be connecting with or having your own chart. I have Leo here, Taurus, Aquarius, another Libra, possibly Scorpio, Pisces, let's see, Sagittarius, Virgo, Aries. Those are the primary signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind, it could be any zodiac sign that you're connecting with, as it is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. So you can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff. Guys, I'm going to be doing another private event on my Facebook for a small fee. For the full moon on September 9th, I'm going to do a collective full moon reading, and then for a few lucky of you in the chat, I'm going to start answering questions out of the chat and pull a card for you. So if you don't want to miss out on that, make sure you follow me on Facebook, link down below, and the event will be posted later this week, and you can purchase tickets there. So be on the lookout for that. Otherwise, I'm wishing you the very, very best, Libra, and until next time, my friends, namaste. Bye.